Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Paycheck here. I just saw a note in chat, by the way, from somebody saying, "Is the coffee and craps really on the 8th?" Did I screw up the thing? I might have screwed it up. I, I I don't know. I'll check it right away as soon as I get done with the Paycheck today. I'll fix it if it is. It's this morning. We have a regular show after this one. I may have just hit the wrong button when I did it. So anyway, we're doing the daily Paycheck, and this week, um, I'm going to stay on the inside. Last week we did kind of an inside play with Wayland's don't pass kind of hedge to it, and it was a ladder, and it was we got burned one day. We got burned hard one day. Today we're going to roll it out, or this week we're going to roll out the permanent press strategy, which is a fun one. It's more of a right side play, and it's obviously it's pure right side, so it's more volatile. We'll see how it works out. This one I've done well with, but I think I've played it on the Coffee and Crap show with too small a bankroll. Here at $500 or $5,000 bankroll, we ought to be okay. Let's see how it works out. What I've got here, I'm going to start with 440 inside. So it's $100 on each one of them. They're all going to pay 140, every one of them. And what we're going to do a 110 inside pressure. The 30 bucks, I'm going to drop two, and we're going to play the hoppa with the change. That's the whole thing. I'm going to just basically press a full press inside, hopper with the change. If at some point this thing gets to where it's paying more than 220, then I'll start pressing 220 inside. So in other words, if we get these things pressed up to 880, and they're actually, we could probably do it at the 210 level too. When they get to 660, we'll start pressing 220 inside, and we'll just always do a full inside press and use the change if we have any, and hop the insides. That's it. We're just gonna have some fun with it. I think this is another one of those kind of bankroll plays where, um, even if we get into trouble, having a big bankroll should help us withstand it and hopefully fight back a little bit. That's the plan anyway. So there it is. Inside, the inside, permanent press. We've done this one before. I haven't done it at this level, with this as a goal. So hoping to see it. The Crapsee code for you, by the way, is up on screen here. Let me change it up. There's your code right there. It is H4T2B8. So jump in to Crapsee and play along. This is one where you could do a lot, as we're playing this. You could have a little don't pass hedge. You could have grab the 4 and 10 on the first hits and kind of keep spreading out. You can do all sorts of craziness in here. My tweak is going to be adding the hopper in, for with the change. So there it is. There's your Crapsee code. Here I go. We're going to start throwing. I will be setting. I'm going to set my ones on top. I'm going to probably log the rolls and see if we can't get a decent result today, and hopefully get out of here quick because it's cold again. It's 27. Your daily weather report. It's just not warming up out here. It's definitely staying pretty cold. Here we go. First one. I'm not working the come out. I'm just going to work. I'm going to work the puck. And we're out on an 11 here. 6-5, yo. 6-5 mid-mo. Come on. 6-5. I don't need Crapsee to be slow when it's cold. 6-5 mid-mo, yo. Here we go. Let's try to get an actual point if we can do it. Oh my gosh. Aces. We're going to be horny today. Looks like aces. Aces. Hope you all had a good weekend. I actually had to work all day yesterday. We had a class that usually we do on Saturdays. We ran the class on Sunday this week. So not only did I miss football, but I had to put in 8 straight hours of lecture time. So little tired from all that, but it was cool. 5-3. We had one of our subscribers, Carmelo, was in there, which was really cool. I think he had a good time. 5-3-8. There we go. Victor wants to know if I'm still doing tops and bottoms. Yes, I am. And the reason why is I'm not gonna try and chase with a set just yet, Vic. What I'm doing here is I'm gonna take this. I don't get out here every night, to do the 100 rolls. It's just too cold, frankly. So what I'm doing is I'm going to use this morning session also to log rolls. So I'm going to keep the ones on top so I can log the results and keep the stats going. And that's the reason for that. I'm not going to change too much. Here we go. So now we're on a 538. That's our point. I'm going to go with 440 across, or inside rather. We'll get the We'll get the 6s and 8s at 120. I wish. Geez, you know what I should do? Just this. I should do 100. I'll use Crapsee at 100 and say bend inside. There you go. And that way I can do my presses easier too. So 120, 6 and 8, 105 and 9. And yeah, let's get it. Let's get some inside hits here. Let's have a nice easy morning of it and be done. And no, we're gonna get right away. We're gonna lose. Boy, oh boy. 2-5. That's a bummer. Right out of the gate, we're gonna PSO and drop ourselves down 440. Cool. That's fun. All right, that's gonna be a 2-5-7. Let's come catch a new point here and see. I wonder if it's dumb to be logging rolls when I'm freezing. This might not be the best. Might not be the best test of the best way to log your skill if you're out here wickedly cold. 5-4-9. 5-4. All right, here we go. Let's punch it in. 5-4-9. And no, I'm not playing the ATS. Oh, I hope somebody else is, so we can see the little bubbles get kicked off, but I'm not going to play it myself. Bet inside. Let's go. Oops. Okay, here we go. All right. Oh my God, look at that other 5-2. Right away, 2 5-2s. Wow, my dice aren't spinning at all, by the way. They're not spinning even a little bit. They're just floating out there. Wow, that's not good. Not good at all. Okay, here we go. 4. So 1-3. We haven't had a hit yet, have we? Not one. 1-3-4. All right. 1. Let's do it again. Bet inside. Let's try and get one. You can't do any kind of inside pressure without inside hits. So far, no bueno. Here we go. Hard hit, but we got a payment. 549. Bankroll's already down to 3,600. It's crazy. Or the rack is down to 3,600. 549. So 5 and a 4. This first one. Here it comes. I put an 8 in instead of a 9. It pays the same. Just bad entry there. Let's do that here too. 5-4. Okay. So paid 140. We're gonna go ahead and hop here for $2 each one of the inside. So every time we get an inside hit, we're gonna hop with the change. That's the idea. So it'll cost us an extra $1, but we're trying to like basically invest all the winnings out here and keep a hot streak hot and make more money with it. That's kind of the plan. This whole strategy is about building those insides up. Normally, you build them up and then you lose and you stay at high level. We haven't even gotten past our first level yet, so we're gonna need to do better than we have done. There's a 6-3. That's good. They're both gonna pay. So a little extra from the hops is nice. That's a 6-3-9. All right, and I forgot to press them, so I'll do that this time. I didn't press last time. I should be doing an inside press of 1 unit, which we just did, and we'll go back to our hops because we hit it. Whoa, not 50. $2. As long as we're hitting insides, we're hopping with whatever change we get. There we go. We're set. 639 is logged in both trackers. Here we go. Oh boy, another flutter shot. Not throwing well. Not proud of these rolls at all. 3-2. 3-2-5, but that's going to work. It's going to pay the hop and it's going to pay the inside number. All right, 3-2. That'll pay 175 on the 125 right there, which is nice. $30 off that hop. So We're going to press inside. It's going to be 110 inside press at the quarter level. And from 175, we press 110. It means we've got about 60 or so bucks, not under the exact math, but 60-ish bucks to do the hops with. So we're going to take the hop down, and I'm just going to do it to keep it clean at $5. We'll do $5 on each one. Not quite using all of it, but we're going to hop some level with our wins. So there's the 5. Let's stay on the inside here. We're just going to keep pressing on the inside until we get to goal. This is like you just never stop. This is one of those things where you're just going to use your bankroll and use a hot roller to just never stop pressing. That's why it's called permanent press, obviously. So you'll see we never actually do any profiting, pull into our rack until we hit some goal. Okay, watch this. Here we are, 617. So we're going to lose it all. Remember that we're at 660 inside. Okay, you can see I'm at 150s and 180s. We're going to come back out at that same level. Okay, so we're going to stay where we are. We're going to hope for a couple hits. That's a 1 and a 6. So we're going to lose that, come right back out at the same number, and hopefully get 3 or 4 of these in a row at pressed up levels and make our money back. I think this strategy works over time when you get the bets up, right? This is one of those things where it needs to be high levels to really start moving the needle. 5, 6. Okay, 5, 6. Here we go, coming out. Oh my God. Dice are flying so poorly, it's crazy. That's a 2, 5. When it's cold, I'm telling you, it's so hard to spin them. Your fingers just really don't work. And it's kind of, I don't know, it's depressing, but it's also enlightening just to see how hard it is to do this in an adverse condition. There's a 3, 6, 3, 6, 9. Okay, 3, 6. And now we go out at the level we left off at. So we left off, we're $100 inside. We're actually, boom, one more level. So we're there. We're at 660 inside. We did get pressed up twice last time. Here we go. Let's make some numbers. We'll see 3 hits here. We can actually do like 3 hits and come back down to the base level, or we can stay pressed forever. It works well either way. It just takes longer if you're regressing down. We're just going to go ahead and degen it today and go full bore to the higher numbers and see how fast we can catch back up if we can. So there's our 210 win. So at 210, we're almost to where we're going to get the 220 pressure. Almost is enough. I'm going to go ahead and drop $10 from my rack and actually do 220 inside pressure. So it's going to be $50 per number. So we're always and I can't hop because I had to drop money from the racks. There's no hopping here on this particular one. The next hit that we get, we might have hopping money to spend. So let's see how we do here. We're pressed way up. It's going to be danger town if I throw a big red too soon. But if we get some insides, we're going to be in pretty good shape. And here, freaking hell. Oh, yeah, 5-2. So we're going to be out. So let's remember where we are. We're at 880 across here. Wow. Wow, John. Terrible rolling. 2-5. We're going to be in big trouble here if I don't get a decent run. 2-5. All right. Wow, let's catch a point. Let's catch a point and see if we can catch up. Let's see if we can catch up with it. 4-2. Not good rolls. I'm telling you, it's cold, and I can't control them at all today. 4-2. Here we go. All right. 880 inside. That's where we left off. We're going to go right at it. Bet inside, bet inside. There we are. 880. We're gonna go right up. We're at 3,300 bucks or whatever in the bank here. You'll see though, if we can catch a small run, a couple of hits will get us where we need to be pretty quick. There's a ace deuce. 1, 2, 3. That's a who cares roll. All right, here we go. Good looking shot. There's a 4, 1, 5, Viva 5. All right, so check this out. That's a 4, 1. It's gonna pay 280. So we get to rack. We're not gonna rack anything. 280 is gonna be, again, we can go 220 pressure. So again, we're gonna go inside. We're gonna press the insides by 1, 2 units. And we made 480. And we had 430 or 220 on the inside. That means there's about 40 or 60 bucks to play with. Let's go ahead and hop at the nickel level. See if we can't steal an extra 70 bucks. Full investment. We're putting everything we can out there. Just got to get a little inside repeater here. See if that can help us out. Better looking throw. That's a bummer though. That's a huge bummer. 314. Got nothing out of it. The hops didn't pay. So we have to watch. Okay, 3-1. And look at this, by the way. Look at my screen. As these inside bets do hit and they get pressed up, they press up really quick. And you'll see that we're going to get close to goal faster than you probably think I would. If we can roll the insides. If we can avoid this kind of crap, getting 4s and 12s and randomness, it'll catch itself up because of the high bet levels. It's one of these, like, it's a positive progression, but it never backs down. It's very similar to what we did last week. We just need to get the damn hits. Here we go. Inside. Inside. Frick. It's a 7. Oh, thought we were going to get a little bit of a roll there. I thought we were feeling pretty good. Nope. 6-1. Damn. All right, what level are we at? We're at 250 on the outside. 617. Wow. We got some work to do, folks. We're going to have some work to do. Damn. That's a huge bummer. We might just go bankrupt on day one. I don't think I've had more than 2 inside hits on a shooter yet. Right? Hard to make money on a right side strategy when you're not throwing right side. Yeah? 5, 6. Wow. Let's go. 5, 6. Wow. Come on. I'd love to change sets. I'd love to try something different here, but again, I'm logging stats at the same time. All right, 4, 2, 6. There's our point. All right, 4, 2. And we got to pump these bets way up. Let's go. There we are. We're at level 1100 inside. Come on, dude. Let's roll the dice. Let's get something in there. There's a 9, 6, 3. Thank you for that. Oh my goodness. All right. 6, 3, 9. Okay, what does that pay? You may ask. Pays 350. So I can do a 310 pressure. See how this works? Like, as much as I can go, I'm going to go. Or we can do 350, not 310. 350 pressure. So we're going to go inside 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that looks great. And then we can take the hops again for $5. Again, we're just going to try and sneak an extra 70 bucks every time. This may be kind of a bleed. It's also a little bit fun. Here we go. Let's get a couple of hits here and see what happens. Got to get the hits. Better looking shot. There's a 6. Just going to reduce the velocity as much as I can. 516. I think that's the point, right? All right, 516. Well, it says I'm playing your strap, but it ain't working. No shit, dude, it ain't working. It's getting its ass kicked today. But that's a pretty nice little hit right there. Okay, that paid $4.95. Okay, which means we're gonna do the full inside press, $4.40. Right, we got paid $4.95. We're gonna go up by $4.40. So it's a full press on the inside. Now I got $1,800 out there. Okay, turn the bets off because we're gonna be following the puck. But a couple of hits away from being where we got to be. You're going to see this thing. If we get a couple of inside hits, it's gonna fight right back. It's going to be no big deal. We just got to get a shooter that can freaking throw. Right, that's the thing. 6-2. Actually, it's a 2-6. 2-6. Here we go. Waylon says add the 4 and 10. I'm reading the table chat. 6-2-8 there for the point. Certainly can add the 4 and 10. There's a point in time here where the 4 and 10 become cheap to add. With the bets at the level they're at right now, we can very easily take a hit and grab the 4 and 10 for $100 and start getting some outside play as well. Let's just try and survive where we are right now. Let's try and survive. Let's go. Give me something good. It's a good throw. For what I'm trying to do with throws, but that's not a good throw for us as a result here. 1 and 1. All right, here's the aces. Come on, inside numbers, baby. Inside numbers. There's a 9. There's one of them, 5 and a 4. So check it out, right? 5 and a 4. Look how much we get paid here. Let's look at the number. Make our press. 5, 4, 9. Okay, it's $5.95. Wow, right? That's a pretty good little payment right there. $5.95. I can press $5.50 with that. So you see where we're going here. I'm going to do a full inside press, and we'll be back with an inside hit. Right? Let's go. We can janky it up a little bit and go at lower levels. But again, if you're gonna do this the way kind of designed, you press it all the way. So it's 1, 2, 3. I'm sorry, undo last. It should be 2. Undo last. That's where it should be. 1, 2, and $125 level. So now we're at 900, 6 and 8, 650. The 5 should be. The 5 should be a little higher. I'm not sure why the 5 was down. Here we go. Here we go. We've got $3,300 in bets. We're basically all in. Basically all in. Here we go. Come on, you. Hey, look at that. 538. Easy. 538. 35. Trust the system. That's the point. There it is. 538. 900 pays 1050, which is pretty sweet. We're going to be off with the puck. Now we can make a decision. Look at our bankroll. Where are we at in bankroll? We're at $4,800 in bankroll. That's not bad. We can actually go ahead and make a decision here to keep at it and do the big risk or restart it. 1, 2, 3. Here's ace deuce. But the idea of leveling these things up is what makes it interesting. I think that makes it so 1, 2, 3. It makes it possible to fight back because you're leveling up with a full press and not just doing 110 every single time. It also increases the volatility by an enormous factor. So it's, again, not sure if this is the right way to play it. During the week, we're going to figure this out the right way. 3-5. Back to the 8. Come on. Okay, there's a 3 and a 5. So now let's talk about it. Right, we've got $3,300 out there. Do we need that much out there? Right, really a hit or two, and we're at goal. right? Or we can level this thing down and kind of recharge it. We're basically at starting point. So really it comes down to your risk level. Do you want to go ahead and just go for it? The problem we have here is our rack only has 1,500 bucks in it. So if I lose it here, then I can't go back out and have to fight back from basically zero. The smart move here is to run this thing back down to 440 and restart the process from the original level and get our 6 hits, right? That's probably the smart thing, right? BlackBerry, of course, go for it, right? This is a one more hit system, right? Now we're looking at 700 bucks away from goal. One hit gets us there. We can try it out. How I'd probably play this as a paycheck, though, right, is to bring this down a level and really look at what I need. I need 700 bucks to get there. And if I bring those bets down to where they're all at $500 each, that's my 700 bucks, right? And that's the way to do this, right? So what I'm going to do, again, I'm going to bring them all down, right? We're going to bring these down to where they're 500 on the inside, right? Any one of those bets now pays 700 bucks and we're at goal. That's how I'm looking at this. One hit to goal. If we lose this one, we have enough money in the rack to go out there and get it again. And that's what I'm looking at, is the ability to play one more hand if things go south. So the right thing to do is this: level it back, get to a goal hit, versus going all in and losing your entire bankroll for the day. And on command, that's what happens, right? A 4-3-7. You know it's due, and I'm not throwing well. This is the right. That was the right move to make. So now we're going to go back out and we're going to start back here again, and we're going to work it up. We're going to work it up. Here we go. Sometimes the dice actually make my point for me, which is nice. I wish we would have hit that thing and got out of this cold garage, but sometimes you need to think about the right ways to do this. And if this was my actual 5,000 bucks out of my bank account, that's how I'd play it. There's no need to go for the rafters here on a paycheck type strategy. So let's go. 500 inside. Let's work the system. We're going to be okay here. All right. Good looking toss. There's the hard 10. I haven't seen a lot of the outside numbers get rolled today. There's a hard 10. 5, 5. Oh, you know what? The inside numbers were on, actually. That was a huge mistake. Now, here's, again, Waylon had brought it up earlier to grab the outsides. We're in a spot where I think we can probably do that. Maybe on this next inside hit, we may grab an outside number and level up a little bit less. There's a 6, 4-2. Let's do it. There's a 4-2-6. That'll pay 700. So what we'll do is this: we're gonna go ahead and take 4-2-6. So from the 700, let's press the insides by 440. So we'll go inside. That inside. Oh shit! What did I do there? Crap. All down. I messed up. All down. 5. Bet inside. We're gonna grab the outsides for 100 each, and we're gonna go hopping for. Let's do hopping for $10 each. That takes the entire win. Takes the 700, and I'm gonna hop with 10 bucks each. We're gonna grab the 4 and 10 for 100 bucks each. And we're gonna press the insides with the rest of it, and we're just gonna go all in that way, spread it out a little bit, and see if that works. That's a way I think I'm okay with going a little bit degen. And there's a 6-4-10. So we lose the hops. That sucks. We lose the hops. But we're going to grab 200 bucks on the 10, so the hops end up not being a huge loss for us. And there's our point. 6-4-10. All right. Let's catch another one. 7. Don't matter. 7s are running today, though. I'll tell you that. 7s are definitely running. 4-3. Come on. Yikes. Hard 8. Hard 8. 8 the hard way. 4-4. All right. 4-4-8. There we go. All right. Get our inside hits. Let's do it. Oh my God. What a day. What a horrible day. 5-2. Wow. Wow. We're out of money. That's it. That's gonna kill the day right there. 5-2-7. Didn't get it. we were within one roll of getting there. But we didn't get it. We lost the whole freaking thing except for $600. All right, cool. So permanent press gets its ass kicked on day one. We lose $4,400. Bummer. Real big bummer. And you can see why. Look at the reds. Look at those number of reds in there. We hit the 7 PSO 4 times, I think. The first 3 rolls were like PSOs, I think. Just not good rolling. This strategy needs a good shooter. And if you don't get a good shooter, you need a ton of bankroll. And I thought enough bankroll, but we didn't get it. So, hey, there it is. Permanent press fails on day 1. Let's run it again. Remember the whole goal here, right? Is to decide if these strategies are worth playing at length, right? Are they worth playing? So far, this one here, I've done this before where we bankrupted ourselves on this thing. This thing seems like a good idea, but it's ultimately not if you do a full press. Maybe it's better and would be better if we just always did a 110 press and just kept it simple, right? Versus doing a full go. I think the full go is the way to go, but you can't have PSOs. You can't have 2 rolls in a 7 every single time. You get murdered that way. So it is what it is. Cool. What time is it? It is 7:38. I think it's cold. I'm gonna go in. We're gonna cut this one here at this big loss, and then we're gonna go inside and we'll do our coffee and craps at 8:05. I'll get the feed. I got to go change the feed settings for it so it shows up on your notifications. But I'll do that right now. Let me go in there and change the feed for coffee and craps. I'll see you out there in about 20 minutes. Thanks for joining in on a Monday for this one, and yeah, see you in a little bit. Bye.